What happens when two major music personalities clash live on television over something that was meant to stay private? The result shocked everyone. Before we get into this explosive confrontation that ended with Meghan Trainor walking off set, make sure to subscribe and share your thoughts on what really caused this meltdown. The day started like any other taping of the Kelly Clarkson show. Meghan arrived at the studio confident in her signature retro style, ready to promote her new album. Both hosts had been told to keep things light, talking about Meghan's music, family, and tour. But no one expected how quickly things would fall apart. Kelly greeted Meghan warmly as they sat in the cozy set. "Meghan, it's great to have you back. You look amazing." "Thank you, Kelly. I'm happy to be here." "Your show always feels like home," Meghan replied with a smile. The first few minutes went smoothly. They discussed Meghan's creative process and motherhood. Kelly's questions were kind and thoughtful, and Meghan shared stories about balancing her music career with raising her child. "Your fans love how open you are," Kelly said. "You've always been honest about body image and self-acceptance, and that really inspires people." "That means a lot," Meghan smiled. "I want young girls to know they don't have to be perfect. We all have insecurities, and that's okay." But then Kelly's tone changed slightly. Her smile stayed, but her words carried a different edge. "Speaking of being real, I have to ask about something making rounds in the industry. There are rumors that your body-positive messages don't match some private comments you've made about other artists." Meghan's smile faded. "I'm sorry, what?" she asked. Kelly continued evenly. "Some people from record labels claim you've made harsh remarks about other women and their looks, comments that seem to go against your public image." The audience felt the air change instantly. Meghan straightened, her composure slipping. "Kelly, I think there's been some huge misunderstanding. I would never tear down another woman. That's not who I am." "I understand," Kelly said, still calm. "But when several people share similar stories, it raises questions about authenticity. Don't you think your fans deserve to know if there's a difference between your private opinions and public image?" Meghan's face turned red with anger. "You're accusing me of being fake based on gossip? This is unbelievable." Kelly didn't flinch. "I'm not accusing you, just asking questions. We all know private talks can become public. Surely you understand the concern." "Kelly, this is not okay," Meghan shot back. "You're building accusations on unnamed sources. That's not fair." The tension was thick. Crew members glanced at each other, unsure if they should cut to commercial. But Kelly pushed further. "Transparency is important. Your brand is about honesty. If your actions don't align with your message, that should be addressed." Meghan stood suddenly, her chair scraping back. "You know what? This interview is over. I came here to talk about music and self-love, not defend myself against rumors." "Meghan, please sit down," Kelly said, still smiling. "I think we're having an important discussion." "Important?" Meghan's voice rose. "You ambushed me on live TV with unverified claims. That's not a discussion. It's cruelty." The room fell silent. Kelly pressed on. "Running away from hard questions doesn't help, Meghan. Fans deserve to know who you really are." Meghan froze, shocked. "Running away? I'm not running. I'm refusing to be part of a setup meant to humiliate me." Some audience members shifted in their seats, phones raised, realizing this was going viral. In the control room, producers debated cutting the feed. Kelly leaned back, composed but cold. "I'm just doing my job, asking what people want to know." "Who's everyone, Kelly?" Meghan's voice cracked. "Your producers, tabloids? Or are you just chasing views?" The accusation hit hard. Kelly's smile faltered before she steadied herself. "That's unfair. I've built my career on honesty," Meghan glared. "Have you? Because it looks like you've built your career on making people trust you, then using that trust when it benefits your ratings." Kelly looked rattled. "I've always respected my guests." "Respect?" Meghan laughed bitterly. "You just accused me of hypocrisy on live TV. That's your idea of respect?" Kelly stood up, her tone sharper now. "I hold people accountable. If that's uncomfortable, maybe ask yourself why." "Accountable for what?" Meghan shouted. "For promoting body positivity? For helping girls love themselves? For trying to create change in a cruel industry?" "Exactly," Kelly fired back. "If you claim to empower women, your private actions should match your public words." The word marketing slipped from Kelly's lips, cutting through Meghan like a blade. Meghan's tone dropped to a quiet fury. You think my advocacy is marketing? That my struggles are strategy? Kelly hesitated but didn't back down. Sometimes the line between advocacy and branding gets blurry. Blurry? Meghan snapped. You have no proof, no examples, just gossip. You're tearing down my reputation for ratings. The audience sat frozen, watching what had turned into emotional destruction on air. The details matter less than the pattern, Kelly replied coldly. When multiple people question your private behavior, that's worth discussing. No, Meghan said sharply. What's happening is you're destroying my name based on vague talk. That's not journalism. It's exploitation. Both women were visibly shaking now. Kelly tried to regain control. Your reaction proves my point about image and reality. No, Kelly, Meghan replied. It proves I'm human, and that you're using someone's vulnerability for entertainment. The silence that followed was suffocating. Kelly's expression shifted from control to panic as she realized she had gone too far. You're letting emotions cloud your judgment, she said weakly. Meghan laughed bitterly. You've spent 15 minutes tearing apart my character and now say I'm emotional? Really? The crew stood frozen. Kelly's mask slipped entirely. I'm doing my job. If you can't handle tough questions, maybe you shouldn't be in the spotlight. Meghan's voice thundered back. You're not a journalist, Kelly. You're a talk show host who built a career on warmth. Don't pretend this ambush is journalism. Kelly's face hardened. I'm not a bully. I'm asking important questions. Responsible hosts check facts before attacking people, Meghan shot back. They don't humiliate guests for clicks. The argument had shifted from disagreement to full character assault. Kelly made one final attempt to regain control. The fact you're this defensive makes people think there's truth to these whispers. No, Meghan replied coldly. It shows I'm human, and you're willing to sacrifice another woman's mental health for a viral clip. The studio fell dead silent. Kelly looked pale. She realized her plan had backfired completely. You're being unfair, Kelly said softly. Unfair? Meghan repeated. You've questioned my integrity and mocked my struggles, and I'm being unfair? The audience murmured, stunned by what they'd seen. Meghan gathered her things calmly. I came here to talk about music and self-love, not to be attacked. You turned this into a witch hunt. Please don't leave, Kelly pleaded. We can fix this. Meghan stopped, turned, and said firmly, No, Kelly. You planned this. You knew what you were doing. Now that it's backfired, you want to fix it. She looked into the camera. To everyone watching, this is why artists fear being honest. Because the moment we show vulnerability, someone uses it against us. Kelly sat frozen, realizing her reputation was collapsing live on air. Meghan's final words echoed through the studio. I hope people watching can see the difference between supporting women and tearing them down for entertainment. Then she walked off the set, leaving Kelly alone in silence as the cameras kept rolling, capturing the downfall of two public figures in one unforgettable moment. What do you think drove Kelly to turn a friendly interview into this brutal confrontation? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more unbelievable celebrity moments that reveal what really happens behind the Hollywood curtain.